Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nilesh and you're watching Techie Programmer. Today in this video we are going to create a QR code generator using a Python program. So let's get started. So before any confusion starts, what I'll do is I will make you aware of the library that the module we are going to use, so that if you want to make any changes in your program, so you can just alter around the things and you can play with your code. So first of all, the module that we are going to use, we'll just little bit explore it, then we'll jump into the code. So in order to do that, let me just Google Chrome, then let me just connect to my internet. I usually forget that. Once connected, what we can do is search for pyqrcode. I had already searched that before making this video, so it's showing me that change in the color. Opening the stuff, it will ask you to go with pip install pyqrcode. You can just copy this, or going down the installation process you can just copy this. What you can do is coming to your IDE, you can just open this terminal here and make sure you have already set up these IDEs for your working purpose. Okay, let me just readjust this. Okay, so what I can do is just paste this line here and hit enter. I have already installed this, so it says requirement already satisfied. If there is some sort of error doing this, what you can do is go to the PyCharm preferences based on your OS. So to me it is here in the PyCharm section. I go to the preferences, hitting command comma, and coming here, go to the project interpreter, and you can check this add sign here, add here, and you can just write pyqrcode. Okay, you can just see that it is blue in color. So this is the module that you need to be install package. Okay, you can just hit on install package and it will install it for you. So once you have already successfully installed your package, then it's time to work on that. Go here and you can check the usage, and usage is just snippet of code here, how to import the library, and here there is a kind of point where we can read this. If you install the optional pypng module, you can render the code as png image. Below is the more complex code. Okay, so this is a more complex code which you are not dealing right now, but in the next video we are going to create a tkinter based QR code generator. So in that section we will understand this all sections, these are all complicated things. For now, what we can do is just go back, hit on import pyqrcode, all small letters, and then you can create a variable called URL or text, whatever. I will just make it as URL, or let me make it as username, user name, because I will be creating a QR code for my page. And if you have not yet followed my Instagram page, do check out. I constantly post Python codes, and those are something which I make videos for, or the videos I make here are already present on my page. So do check out and give a follow if you have not yet followed. So coming back to the code, we just write pyqrcode dot create. Create is just something that creates a QR code for you. That's easy, and here you write your text or whatever your link. So I will just make it as @Techie programmer. Okay, so this is something assigned to the word variable username. Then what we can do is just username dot, we are going to save it as svg file. And as we had read the previous note, they said that if you want to convert it or save it in the format of png, then you need to install pypng for that. So that we will cover in the next section, but for now we are going to save it as a svg file, and let me rename it as qr.svg. Then we are going to set the size of it. Let me set the size SIZD, or we call it a scale. Exactly, scale, let me set it to 8. Scale is just nothing but the size of it. Okay, then after setting the scale, here you can see we are getting the suggestions. We can set the background here, we can set the quiet zone. So let me set the background, let me set the background color to gray, and the lines that we get in the black color, those are called as module color. So I will set the module color equals to red. I know that will be looking ugly, but let me just show you how does the things work, right? So let me set it to red. Then let me set the quiet zone, QUIET, quiet zone. Okay, quiet zone to it's an int value. So if I set it to 1, let's see what happens. And if you want to print this particular QR code on your terminal, what you need to do is just type normal command called print. Then you need to write the variable dot terminal. So this particular line prints it on the terminal. So let me just run this, and here you can see, let me just show you first this terminal paste, or this, that's something that is printed on my terminal, this QR code, huge QR code. I think even you can set the size for this. Let me just try to scale it. Yes, CA. Okay, that variable and third parameter is not available, I guess. Let me just try to scale it to 8. Okay, so that particular variable is not like that particular parameter is not available for this. So what we can do is, here we can set the quiet zone equals to 1. Okay, so you can see here, this is your beautiful QR code on the terminal. Now what we can do is, we have set the username.svg, which is stored in called qr.svg. So what I can do is, here there is a file generated qr.svg. So you can see the background is gray and the module color is red. Let me just change the code and let's rerun this. Let me just change the color to blue, and let this color be gray. Okay, these are the standard colors, so you can just directly enter the name and hit run, and here you can see the background is blue and your color square or the main QR code is in gray. So now what we're going to do is, let's change this quiet zone to 0. What happens? Let's see. If I change that value, here we can see there outer we had a square particular box like this. Okay, but when we have removed that quiet zone is equals to 0, then that particular square bracket has been disappeared. And let us see what happens if I make it 4. Okay, that's run successfully, and here you can see there is a huge gap between this edge of the square and this particular square, or the where in the QR is placed. So we can vary the padding of that particular QR code. So we use quiet zone, this is module color, this is background, this is a scale, this is the name of the file that you are going to save. And here you can just see the PNG format is available, but I have not installed something called, let's try that, username.png. Here it supports. Let me just pass the same parameters. I'll just copy these parameters. It is going to throw me error, so let me just install pip install okay, it is installing. Done. Once this is done, what I can do is just make it PNG and run. So there is a error. What we can do is go back here. Let us take this particular line. Okay, and we can just paste it and remove this line. What does this have? We can see that we have a name of the PNG file, and the basic method is same, that is the username.png, and we have the name of the file that we need to save. Then this is the scale, that is the size. Then here we set it like this. The colors are not directly set, as in we have made it here, that is color blue, and this. Let's run this now and let us check. Okay, the new file has been generated here called code.png. Okay, so this is the color combination, or that is the color code. So you can just play around with this and change whatever to the whatever color you want. So hope you have learned how to generate a QR code of your own, and you can just change this text to whatever, or you can just make a multi-line. If you go with a multi-line or a huge text, the size of the QR code goes on increasing. I have tried that. If you write a paragraph and try to convert into a QR code, then you will have a whole lot of big of QR code. And there are some few parameters like L and all that we will be discussing later, wherein those are meant for the accuracy of the code, or the accuracy of the QR code. So for today, that's it for today. For more, do like, share and subscribe, and see you in the next video. And we are going to build a Techie based QR code generator, so stay tuned.